I wanted to take a cool video of me standing on top of all of our stack of trusses. You can see how big this stack is. I'll lean over the edge. That's taller than me. That's all the trusses stacked up. The problem with doing a cool shot like this is I am facing west and it's somewhere after 7 p.m. It's very bright, but it's a beautiful night. Framing starts in the morning. So we got all our materials. You can kind of see it all stacked all the way around, including, this is the special packages. A little bit of a secret. I don't know what that might be. If anybody wants to steal them, tonight is your last chance. Oh wait, you won't see this video until after. So tough luck, you missed out. This is going to be beautiful. It'll be very fun. Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome to the channel if you haven't been here before. As you can see, it's framing day. We are bright and early. I don't think it's quite 7 o'clock. These guys showed up right before sunrise. We went over the plans, started rearranging materials, and you can hear they're starting to put the sill seal in place. I think that's them hammering to break the foam over the retaining bolts. And so we are moving forward. Actual progress. It's Labor Day weekend, and so they've got the young help today. Take your kid to work day. They're only doing a half day, getting the floor joist started and whatnot, and so the kiddos are out helping, having fun. Looks like fun to see, because that was my brother and I with my dad back in the day. Now we have sill seal in place, and over here setting our sill plates. My framer Gerald just pointed out that this is the boys' school today. They're learning what they're doing. So they're helping out. But that's Gerald. He is putting together one of the beams that will support the floor under the master bedroom. So cut the length and nail like crazy. Watching the skyjacker and thinking, that sure would have been handy to have when I was a kid working with Dad. Thinking that South Dakota heat when we were building that house, moving everything by hand. We did discover one small issue here. This beam, of course, is laid down sideways. The plan originally called for 11 7/8 beams, and that's what Ronnie factored in when he built the piers, but they sent us 14-inch LVLs. So the expedient route then is notch it out, set it down in. The center portion was just fine. It was just these, and all three positions there, that one too. But problem solved. So we can see over here how the notches worked very nicely. Set it all right down in place. We're about an hour and a half or so in, setting floor joists up into place. The beams are set. We've got these long LVLs here. Starting life is 40 footers. I think they get cut down somewhat, but they will be spanning across the whole length here. On the inner walls, where the great hall walls support the rafters. So we got a double LVLs through there for load bearing. There's a lot of strength built into this. Fun to see. I'd offer a metal shears, but he was already almost done. Didn't need that hammer anyways. sides, those eye joists are pretty flexible. I had to come to the backside here, a little away from the compressor. It was getting noisy. But I kind of wanted to see how everything's starting to get laid out on the floor. Gerald was going through the floor plan, so as they're pulling them off, they're trying to arrange them. And they're all mostly the same length at this point too, but I was laughing to myself a moment ago too. That you can see the boys are sitting over there entertaining themselves, just staying out of the way. But they're speaking Dutch, which of course I understand not a single word of. But with being little boys and the high-pitched voices, all I could think was Ewoks. Ewoks talking in the background. I'm a little bit of a Star Wars nerd, yes, I admit. Anybody who knows me knows this. I believe he was just telling them the triple LVLs go right there at that junction. So leave a space. Of course, that gentleman is putting together those triple LVLs. We got the first floor joist standing up, nailed in place. I don't know if you can see it or not, but his hammer there is pink. And I'm wondering if that's so no one else takes it. He's got the bright pink hammer. Probably effective. Seems pretty efficient. I haven't asked them specifically, but it appears he's got them all marked out. They're 16 on center for the plan. And so then you can just see there's a red line that he's lining up the ends to. And then sets them centered on the mark. And then 4 nails each, 3 or 4 nails, and they're held in place. I didn't catch it right at the beginning. I didn't realize they were strapping up to lift these LVLs. But we got her now. I'm just trying to stay out of the way. They don't need my help. They're having to clearance that end for one of the anchor bolts. Oh yeah, I see it. Uh-oh. That ain't right. I wanted to make sure I got the video of that. It's still fairly early in the morning. I don't think we're quite 10 o'clock yet. And as you can see, they're setting the subfloor up to start building the floor. It is moving right along. It's a bright, sunny, clear day. And at the same time, a little breezy, so it's cool. Compared to the 95 plus it's been, I think today is 75. It's a beautiful day. We're doubling up some of the eye joists here where the kitchen island will be. So you can see we've got the beam here and then the double. So where that kitchen island extends out with the quartz countertop or granite or whatever we end up doing will be more than plenty strong. And it just lasts a long, long time. I'm standing on the floor, sort of. I'm on the beam just because I wanted to see that first piece of flooring actually go in place. Ooh, the wind is actually cool. That's nice. Apparently the groove is going the wrong direction. He's having to spin each of them. Second row starting. By now, I'd have probably run a nail through my air hose or my foot. So, what we built here? Huh? What'd you build? Crane. A crane? How much weight can that crane lift? You don't know? 20 pounds? Your hammer? That's probably pretty good. This didn't go too badly. You can see up at that corner, we had one bad sheet. I think it was the top of the stack, and so it got damaged by the banding. And then we were 2 sheets short. So ordering those from Menards, gonna run and get those this afternoon. They'll just slap those down in place first thing in the morning. Tomorrow morning, they're gonna start building garage walls, get those stood up, and then house walls, exterior walls. So we're rolling. Got window header production. Sill plates down for the garage walls. The material supplier factored 2x4s But Gerald pointed out that 2x4s wouldn't cover the holes in the concrete in the block. 2x6s would be better, and then we'll do a little trim on the inside just to cover that concrete lip. And I figured that's how I've seen most garages, so that was fine with me. So I only have the 4-inch or 3.5-inch wide sill seal, but that's plenty. That will seal it all up just like it's supposed to. That'll be good too. Wow, what a morning! The guys had a ball game for the kids to get to, so they were cutting it short. But for a first day, hope I'm not making anybody dizzy. For a first day, we've got a floor 98% done. There's a chunk. I'm going to throw this junk piece of sheathing into the truck. We're going to take that back to Menards, get a credit. Already got the 3 replacement sheets ordered up, along with correct size 2x4 studs. For whatever reason, Menards factored 12 and 14-foot studs for the garage, but the garage has 10-foot 3-inch walls, and when you factor in sill plates, top and bottom plate, that's 4.5 inches shorter there. So I think they forgot to factor that, so they sent us the extra long, but that's a lot of waste cutting all of them. So I'm gonna go pick up the correct length studs, and then when we're done, I'll return the overage. So I should actually be returning more expensive pieces than what we need. So that'll be good. They're going to start in the morning after they put in these 3 pieces of flooring that are needed. They're going to start building the garage walls. They're actually going to build them on this, the floor here, so it's nice and wide open, and they'll sheathe it and everything laying down. And then they'll use their skyjacker to lift them all into place as one unit. It's really handy to have that. Dangerous, because Gerald just told me where the keys are for the forklift. He said if I need it for something, I'm welcome to use it. I said, well, I'll think of something. I'm sure there's something that needs lifted, skyjacked, whatever. I don't know. Any suggestions? Put it in the comments.